Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Final Fantasy X. We are here in Kilika, where we just set sail, and our ship dropped us off here. We are here with Titus. We have some sphere levels, though. I just realized, so why don't we level up a little bit. Thank you guys for coming back to the channel, coming back to watch me play a magnificent game. We're about to see a very cool cutscene in a minute, but I just want to level up the characters before I forget, because it's important to level up as you go. Some people, I guess, you know, they'll save up their sphere levels and spend them all at once, but I like to kind of do it as I go. So let's go this way here and see what's up. There's Waka. Titus, watch your step. It's not safe. Okay. Alright, we're going this way.
What's ascending? Are we going somewhere?
You truly are clueless. Are you sure it's just your memory that's the problem? The dead need guidance.
So Yuna's about to perform.
Filled with grief over their own death,
Let her talk.
they refuse to face their fate. They yearn to live on and resent those still alive. You see, they envy the living. And in time, that envy turns to anger, even hate. Should these souls remain in Spira, they become fiends that prey on the living. Sad, isn't it? The sending takes them to the far plane, where they may rest in peace.
Summoners do this?
So Yuna's about to perform this ritual that's basically going to send the dead to the far plane. This is a cool scene here. See all the villagers, you know, mourning their dead. This is an intense scene in this game. This is when you really start to see, like, what Yuna's purpose is, and Titus, you kind of learn with Titus, like, you know, a lot about Spira and the rituals that they have. That's cool. Very cool scenes.
It must be tough, being a summoner.
Yuna chose her own path. She knew from the beginning what it meant. All we can do is protect her along the way, until the end.
Until the end? What's the end?
Until she defeats sin.
Okay.
Oh.
I hope I did okay.
You did very well. They've reached the far plane by now, but no tears next time.
I wished there would never be a next time. No more people being killed by sin. No more sendings for Yuna. Everyone stood there watching her. It was strange, and somehow horrifying. I never wanted to see it again.
Was kind of freaky, I will say, but this is like the point in the game for me. I think when I first started playing it, when things started to get like serious. We really started to see that, like, all right, what we're doing here is, you know, a serious thing. Yuna's journey is not to be taken lightly. Alright, so we saved. I think there's like... I ain't moving. Thought there was like treasure in here, but I guess not.
Hey, you awake? Captain Walker's waiting for you.
Alright, so Waka's waiting for us, but before we find Waka, there are some things to collect here. Some treasure. There he is over there. So over here we have a little shop. And this merchant has a couple different items. Basic items, so if you want to buy some, you can. I mean, I think we're fine for now. I think whatever we find out in the wilds will be better anyway, so we'll pass on that. Oh, we'll go down here. And you see, there is... I thought there was a Albed primer here, but I guess I was wrong. I don't know if it's the toxin, but I can't remember a thing. My name, my house. Thought someone might notice me and help me out if I sat here. But no one's paying any attention. I guess everyone has their own problems. Yeah, well, I mean, your village just got, like, destroyed, so... I think your people are a little, occupied. Alright, here it is. There's Albed primer. Nice. I don't care if there's any food, I just want to stay here. I'm scared to even look at the sea. You can feel it out there, can't you? I opened the store, but we can't serve anything because we don't have anything. Okay. Just open it up so people can hang out. Alright, let's go back up this way. I wanted to believe it was just a bad dream, that this was all a dream, and when I opened my eyes, everything would be back to normal, but when morning came, nothing had changed. Alright, so you see this little child here on this, I don't know what you'd call it. Wait a minute. Here we go. Just walk up to it. It's gonna trigger a little scene here.
Whoa!
Save the kid. Okay. Before we go back the other way. I want to go in this little hut here. There's a treasure chest. A couple potions. Please excuse him. He's been infected by toxins, so if he says anything offensive, don't take it too seriously. What are you looking at? I am on display here. Alright. What a great song. Alright, wrong place. We have to go. Waka was just explaining to us the importance of Blitzball and why the people love it. Kind of takes their minds off of sin, helps them focus on something else. Alright, we're in a little forest area. This place looks pretty cool. Just want to save here. Gonna be saving our game a lot.
What's up?
Yuna is saying she wants you with us.
Huh?
I want to ask you to be my guardian.
You know what? There's no time for jokes, yeah? He may be a blitzball whiz kid, but up against fiends, he's a newbie.
Not a guardian, then. I just want him nearby.
What?
What? What do you mean?
She likes you.
It's just that... well...
We're all going to the temple anyway. Can't this wait till later?
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have...
There's nothing to be sorry about. I'm just not really sure what's going on.
My apologies.
So she wants Titus around. I mean, yeah, she likes him, but Titus is not aware of where Yuna's journey is supposed to go. He's kind of oblivious to what's going to happen, and when we find out more about what Yuna has to do, it'll make more sense. But I guess his obliviousness and his, you know, kind of innocent nature of not really knowing what's going to happen is helping her get through this journey. So there's a little tidbit of information there. So let's continue. Oh, right into the battles.
Kimari, why don't you use Lancet on it?
What's a lancet?
Normally, it's a skill that weakens enemies and heals the user. But when a Ronso uses it, that Ronso can sometimes learn Fiend's abilities.
Hey, sounds cool.
Alright, so Lancet we used before on the, when we fought Sin on the boat. Lancet is actually, like, it basically works as blue magic. You'll learn moves from enemies, which is what Lulu just said. So if we lance it on this plant here, we'll learn Seed Cannon. And that gives Kamari another overdrive. So he's got jump, and now he's got Seed Cannon, which we can use against the enemy here. So that's pretty neat. And these plants are weak against fire. So if we find a fire weapon, it'll make getting through this area a lot easier. However, that was pretty simple, straightforward stuff. Alright, we got a couple sphere levels. And this is one of those out bed reading things. We can't really read, so. Alright, let's gain another speed. Accuracy increased by 1. And Kamari. Now, Kamari is interesting because you can go a number of different routes with Kamari. I think the route we're gonna go... Let me see. So you can go into Waka's grid. You can go into different grids with Kamari right from the start. So you can either go into Waka's, you can go into Lulu's with him. He could be another black mage. Or you can go, I think, to Titus. If I'm not mistaken. Yes, you can go into Titus's grid. They're all good choices. I think we're gonna go into Waka's because he's got some pretty good status ailment attacks, and he's got good other boosts in his grid. He's got a pretty balanced grid, so I think we'll go to Waka's. It'll make Kamari's accuracy better and all that good stuff. So we gotta go this way then. Now, he's got some things you can get in his own area here. Like, we can go all the way around, grab all these. We could do that, or we could just come back to him. I think we're just going to go right into Waka's as soon as we can. So you can see there's like a giant plant up ahead. Before we go there, I want to explore all these little side pathways, because there's some treasure. A couple manospheres.
Yuna! Aeon!
Just who do you think you are?
Alright. Let's take out the lizard guy, and then bring in Waka for the wasp here.
Alone, huh?
Or killer bee. You're not always going to need all your party members for each battle. One thing I noticed, though, from playing this a lot, is a lot of times I would neglect Yuna and not use Yuna enough because, you know, I would use potions for healing or whatever and items as opposed to using Yuna's abilities, which is what you should be doing so that she can gain some levels as well. So we got to make sure we do that. So we just got to scout for Waka, and we also have an ice ball. We'll use the scout because that also has a sensor, and there's a number of ways you could choose to go here. But let's fight these guys real quick. This is a fight for Titus, Waka, and Lulu. So those bees are actually weak against ice, so that's a good weapon to get. And this is a lightning or a yellow element.
Anyone thirsty?
So we'll use water. Alright. You gain sphere levels pretty fast here early on. So it gives you a good steady level progression. You know, you don't feel like you're grinding too much. I wonder if it would be better maybe to do all of our sphere grid like at certain points as opposed to just putting them in every time, but it is good to level as you go. Kind of shows you how you should progress through the game. Alright, so you see here there's a couple of Yevon soldiers. Boom, quick little fight there. I'll try to space it out a little bit with how I enter in spheres, but... Alright, so if you talk to this guard here, you can't see it because the tree's in the way. She will give you items. She gives you a remedy. So let's go over this way, and we got ourselves a big enemy here. These are called Lord Achu, and he's pretty tough early on. This is going to be a fight where we use everyone, because he's going to give some pretty good experience. He's also weak against fire, so Lulu plays a big part. And you can inflict dark on him as well, I'm pretty sure. Or maybe not. Maybe he's immune to... Yeah, you know what? He might be immune to dark attack. So you can see fire does a good bit of damage. Now, he's going to poison a lot of our party members here, so it's important to have Yuna around. You can use Isuna. And this also to heal. Let's bring in Kamari. Let's give Kamari some love. See if we have any moves to learn. Another Poison Claw on Lulu. Let's take Lulu out for... We don't want her to take this poison damage, so let's just use an antidote. I probably should have bought some items. I didn't even think to do that earlier. Start laying in some hits. Kamari, and we're actually gonna cure Kamari because he's quite low on health, so it's good to have Yuna around. Let's see, it did a bit of damage. Let's bring back Titan. Lulu does not have a lot of HP. She's definitely not an HP character. Sometimes the characters will make noises when they attack. It's pretty entertaining. Lulu is key in this fight. This fire does a lot of damage. Lance, Lance is not going to do that much. We'll just keep attacking. So you can actually skip this fight. You can walk around it, which I wouldn't recommend because you gain some pretty good experience here. You don't want to miss out on. As you can see, And we got MP sphere and a soft ring, which is cool. So.
A summoner and her guardians. Very impressive.
Sir, we should fight too.
We'll get our chance soon enough.
Young crusaders gather around. We'll beat sin into the ground.
That was cringe. That was cringe. Gotta. A little cringe. Alright. So let's do our sphere levels now, because we got a whole bunch. Now you collect more of these spheres here when you fight, when you do regular battles. So it's important to battle to collect those, or else you're not going to be able to activate any of these nodes in the sphere grid. So, and if you can't do that, you're not making any improvements to your character. Alright, now Waka's going to learn Silence Attack. So that's another status element attack, which is good. And Yuna is going to learn Null Frost. So that'll protect against frost. Now when you're in this state here, you can actually cure your characters with Yuna in the menu, so that you're ready for the next battle. So that's another little secret thing to do, a little key thing to remember. Now, what I want to do is walk straight up the path here, because there's another guard with a couple soldiers, and you talk to her. Many fiends have been sighted. Please be careful. She gives you a high potion. And let's see. That's where we came from. So let's keep going straight. Very nimble, resistant to magic. See there in the upper left-hand corner, there's little descriptions
Take that.
of whatever enemy you're fighting. Okay. And there's a chest with a Lux Sphere, so that's pretty cool.
Take it easy, huh?
I'm fine.
So we got another one of these guys. Let's bring out Kamari. Now, Waka does ice damage. I think... Okay, he doesn't really have any protection. Water will do half damage. Nice. Lulu's got good evasion, so she evades attacks like crazy. Huh, I thought that was going to kill him. Yeah, Waka's not super strong right now. He needs to get some more levels in his strength, but we'll get there. Alright, now we want to go this way. And go straight up. Hopefully we didn't miss anything. I think we got it all. We may miss a few things here and there. It's been a while since I played through this whole game, so...
Newbie here.
Sorry.
Even though I played through it a lot, there are some things I might forget, so...
You're not too bad.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
Yeah. Alright. Let's go up the steps.
Oh. These stone steps have a history, you know. Yep. Lord O'Holland trained here at his peak.
A race, huh? Think you can beat me?
Yuna, if you would.
Ready?
Hey!
Ah, huh?
Alright, so before we do this, we're about to enter into a boss fight. So, let's level up here and we'll save. We got a little power sphere here, so we'll get our strength up. Some magic defense for Lulu. And that's good. It's very important to make sure you do things like this, because you don't want to lose your progression. Always want to save. Here we go.
Everyone, quick! Sin spawn!
Giant tentacle thing. It's a sin spawn. Pretty easy boss fight, I would say. It's not really... It's a little nuanced, so you have to know what to do. The important thing here is you want to take out the tentacles first. With Titus and bring in Kimahri, you're going to lay in some damage. Because 3 heads is better than 1, and if we can get rid of 2 of those heads, we're in much better shape. So with Lulu, you actually want to attack the shell, because you could do times 1.5 damage, so you'll do a lot of damage to the shell. So, never mind. So the tentacles
absorb any spells cast at its body.
Right, I forgot about that. So you take the tentacles out first. So we have to take these out. There's one. Does a little attack to everybody. Let's bring in Yuna here. Give Titus a little cure. Alright, so ice actually does half damage, but it's almost dead. So it should be enough to kill it, hopefully. Oh, man. Alright, well, whatever. Alright, now the tentacles are dead. So we bring Lulu back. And cast fire here. And that's going to do a good amount of damage. I also want to bring Yuna in. See if, Let's keep Lulu alive. Let's keep her health up. Alright. And with Kimahri, we can use Lancet on the shell also. It's actually not a bad idea. See, that does a lot of damage. This thing's gonna bust out of its shell. Now it's open to attacks, but it also gets a little stronger as well, so... We'll keep Kimahri on him. We'll throw Titus back in. It's gonna use Venom, that's gonna poison. Definitely keep Lulu attacking. Let's bring Yuna back in to heal Kimahri here, so he doesn't die from poison damage. Poison can do a good amount of damage, but what'll happen with poison is, if your character's poisoned and you attack or you use your turn, you're gonna get hit with some damage after that's over. So. Let's see, let's cure Kimahri. He's running a little low on health. Jeez, that was pretty intense. Definitely want to heal Lulu here. She's very low. It's gonna be just short of killing this guy. Well, let's bring out Titus for the finishing blow. Not quite. Alright, let's have Waka finish him off, because he hasn't really done much in this fight. There we go.
Yeesh.
Sorry about that. Hope to break you in a little slower.
Being a guardian's tiring.
You handle yourself pretty well. You got talent.
Hey. So, what are these sin spawn anyway?
Fiends. They fall from Sin's body and are left behind in its wake.
Leave him alone and Sin comes back for him. You gotta be quick.
That moment when Waka told me I had talent in battle, I think that was when I started seriously considering becoming a guardian.
Rod of Darkness, and we got some sphere levels. Alright, so let's go up here and learn this ability, which is Extract Speed. So that's actually... These abilities are added in, I think, in the international version, or in the remasters. They're not in the original. What that'll do is if you use this, you will extract speed spheres from your enemies, if they wouldn't otherwise drop those spheres. So it's good to have those skills just in case you're not getting enough of a certain sphere and you have 0 and you can't level your characters up. Alright, cool. Let's go up here.
So, they got fiends in Xanarkand too.
Just a few. It's a big deal when one shows up, though. Hey, since when have you believed me about Xanarkand anyway?
I've been thinking. Maybe people Sin gets to don't die. Maybe Sin carries them through time, like 1,000 years through time. And then one day, maybe they just pop back, see?
Amazing. Simply amazing. You make up one theory after another, refusing to face the simple truth. Sin didn't take Chappu anywhere. Sin crushed him and left him on the Jose shore. Your brother won't just pop back. Oh, and one more thing. No matter how much you want it, no one can take Chappu's place. No one can replace Sir Jekt, for that matter. And there's no replacement for Lord Braska, either. It's pointless to think about it. And sad.
I could never be what Chappu was. Well, stuff happens. Best not to worry.
Waka, Lulu, and Waka's brother, Chappu. Something had happened between them a long time ago. I was sure of it. Well, whatever it was none of my business, that's for sure. Best not to go there.
Okay, well, there's a lot said there. Okay, so we're at Kilika Temple. Let's go. Let's just go straight in. Oh, who are these guys?
You here to pray for victory too?
Us pray? Who needs to pray? The Luca goers always win.
Oh yeah? Then why you here?
We've been praying for some competition this year.
So what's your goal this time? You gonna do your best again? Ha! It's too bad your best isn't good enough. Why even bother showing up?
This time, we play to win.
Ooh, play away. Just remember, even kids can play, boys.
See you in the finals.
Nah, those guys are jerks.
We'll beat them. We have to.
You know that team?
Putting people down. They're as bad as my old man.
But Sir Jecht was a kind and gentle man.
Well, not my Jecht. Even 10 years after he left. Just thinking about my old man got me angry. But maybe that was just my way of keeping him... Nah.
Your way of keeping him alive. Or, yeah. Alright, we are in Kilika Temple. Let's hit the save sphere over here. And what's next?
Lord O'Holland, guide our feet.
Alright, let's pray at the statue of Lord O'Holland.
A summoner, are you?
My name is Yuna, from the Isle of Besaid.
Donna? So,
This
you're
one's just
High Summoner
walking
Braska's
around in her
daughter.
underwear.
That's quite a
Okay.
name to live up to. My. And all these people are your guardians? My, what a rabble. As I recall, Lord Braska had only 2 guardians. Quality over quantity, my dear. Whatever were you thinking? I have need of only 1 guardian. Right, Bartello?
I only have as many guardians as there are people I can trust. I trust them all with my life. To have so many guardians is a joy and an honor. Even more so than being my father's daughter. Of course, I would never think of questioning your ways either. So, Lady Donna, I ask of you, please leave us in peace.
You do what you want, Bartello, we're leaving.
She's kind of a know-it-all. Pretentious.
A guardian is someone a summoner can rely on. Someone she can trust with her life. I wondered, did Yuna feel that way about me? What's she smiling about?
She likes you, man. Okay. Let's go here.
The faith is below. Let's do it.
The faith?
But first, the Cloister of Trials. Tamari.
Another one of
Raka,
these.
Ready?
Strength, everyone.
No. Nah! Hey, what gives?
You're not a guardian yet.
We'll be back as soon as we can, okay?
Oh, sure. Soon. Like tomorrow soon, I bet.
Alright, so they leave Titus up here. However, if you wait for the lift to come back. And step on it.
Where's Yuna? Then why are you here?
Hey, I'm not a guardian, so I'm not supposed to go in, right?
Not a guardian, you say?
Hey, wait! Ah, let me go!
Ah,
Go! Hey,
Jeez.
what's a big idea?
it's going down there whether he likes it or not, I guess.
Just a little game.
Huh? This is bad. Really bad.
Okay, so with that, before we enter the Cloister Trials, I think we'll leave off here, and the next episode we'll continue on in the Cloister Trials with Titus, and keep playing Final Fantasy X. So thank you guys for coming and watching. I'll see you all in the next one.